Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Well, I've looked over your resume, Mr. Peepers.
Please, call me Ted.
Well, Ted, this is a very impressive resume. However, we do have several other applicants to finish interviewing before we can make a final decision. We'll call you by Friday, if that's all right.
That's no problem.
Do you have any other questions?
Well, what kind of salary do you provide?
Salary is based on experience as well as time spent with our company.
I see.
Salary can be negotiated once we officially offer you the job.
Sounds fine.
Why do you want to be a stewardess?
I have always enjoyed flying. And I am good with people.
Could you handle flying for 24 hours straight?
Yes, I can adjust to anything.
That's good.
I am also calm under pressure and trained in first aid.
You should very qualified.
Thank you. It has always been my dream to be a stewardess.
Can we talk about this bonus plan of yours? I've got a few problems with it.
Sure, Richard. What's on your mind?
Well, to be honest, I just don't think we're going to have enough funds to give the kind of bonuses you have in mind.
Well, why don't we sit down and work out the numbers? We can always scale down the bonuses if we have to.
Help me sort out my problem, will you?
Okay, but I think you should keep an eye on your plan if you see what I mean.
I know it's so costly, but…
No buts. The thing is to cut down your expense, Judy.
What are the requirements to apply for the position?
Your major must be computer.
Do you think my educational background suits this position?
Yes, I'm quite satisfied with your qualifications.
Does this job require that new employees take any kind of training course?
Generally speaking, training new members is usually necessary. We offer our new employees a one-week training course.
Could you tell something about the job?
Yes, of course. You will be responsible for the designing and developing new products and also be in charge of the evaluation of the software programs, including complex software systems, to ensure product features and operation complaints.
Oh, I see. I believe I can do the job well.
Hello, Mr. Kramer. Could you spare a minute?
That's about all I can spare, Karen. What do you need?
I need to talk to you about that new secretary you've hired. I think I'm going to have some problems working with her.
She seems to be quite qualified. If it's a personal problem, I'd prefer it if you would work it out between yourselves. Thank you for your interest in this job. You'll be hearing from us. Send the next applicant in on your way out, please.
Thank you very much for offering me this opportunity.
It has been pleasant talking with you.
I have enjoyed talking with you too. Thank you.
May I call you at your home about our final decision?
Yes, please. My telephone number is 367-1314. You can call me between 4 and 6 in the afternoon.
We'll get in touch with you by next Wednesday. Thank you for your interest in this job.
Thank you for your interview.
Which university did you graduate from?
I graduated from Peking University.
What was your major at university?
I studied economics. I am especially interested in the economic development of China.
What course did you like best?
I like business management, and I think it's very useful for the present work.
What do you think is the relationship between the subjects you've taken and the job you are seeking?
I've taken courses on office administration, reports and correspondence writing. I think all these are closely related to the job of assistant manager, because it requires the ability to perform general office work and to assist the manager in handling all paperwork.
Come again? What are you talking about? Aren't we on the same team now?
Guess again, Dave. I have no intention of leaving Invoking. Never did.
What do you mean? You didn't. Oh, no.
That's right, Dave. I tricked you into giving a confession. And I've recorded every word of it.
But how? So you knew all along I was with WebTracker? How did you know?
I saw your green post-it notes. Nobody else has them.
Bruno's.
Hi. I'm calling from Nika Corporation. We would like to hold a business lunch at the restaurant.
Oh, certainly. I'm Linda, the manager. I can help you with that. How many will there be in your party?
There will be about 18 people.
Okay. For a party that size, we have a separate banquet room in the back.
Is there an extra charge to reserve the room?
No. As long as you can guarantee at least 15 guests, there is no extra charge.
That's great. I'd like to go ahead and reserve the room. Then, for Friday, December 2nd, at around noon. This is a retirement party and we'd like to bring a cake for the guest of honor and some bottles of champagne. Will that be acceptable?
The cake is no problem at all, but we do charge a corkage fee of $15 a bottle for any alcohol not purchased from the restaurant.
Oh, that's fine.
Great. I have the banquet room reserved for a lunch-on for Nika Corporation on the 2nd of December. May I have your name and contact information?
Sure. I'm Jay McQuillan and my number is 323-555-6840 extension 42.
Thanks, Mr. McQuillan. I'll give you a call a week in advance to confirm the arrangements.
Sounds good. Thanks for your help.
Thank you for choosing Bruno's. We look forward to seeing you on the 2nd.
I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be impossible to make ends meet if I lose my job.
Don't worry. I don't think you're going to lose your job over one mistake.
It was a rather big mistake. When you work as an investment advisor, ONC small mistake can cost the company millions.
But it wasn't just you who was involved, right? You were only doing what your supervisor told you to do.
That's true, but my supervisor is very dishonest. There's no reason he needs to tell our boss the truth. I'm sure he will tell our boss that it was all my fault, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Let's think realistically about what might happen. How much money do you have in your savings?
I have enough to live off of for about 3 months. But I really don't want to spend my life savings on just living. I'd rather invest my money somehow.
Well, that's good. If you lose your job, you can just move in with me until you find another job. That will save you plenty of money.
That's very generous of you. I guess that would work.
If you lose your job, you just have to go for a few months without buying all the junk you usually buy. If you live frugally, you'll save plenty of money.
I guess working with so much money has made me rather greedy. Maybe losing my job would be a good thing. Could you tell me which kind of payment you'll choose?
We're going to pay by check.
Will you please have the check certified?
If you think it is necessary.
It's just our policy. We would accept a certified check or a direct bank remittance.
Okay, no problem.
Now, that's all I want to say about world coal reserves. So let's move on to the next topic, renewable resources. There are 3 things we have to consider when talking about renewable resources. First, sustainability. Second, marketability. Lastly, the reality factor. Let's talk about each point in more detail. John, would you like to take it from here?
Certainly. As my colleague just mentioned, sustainability is a major concern when examining the potential output of a resource. Of course, as you can see from the content of our presentation today, with renewable resource, there is a much larger sustainability than with non-renewable resource.
Okay, here's the final drawing. It's for the trip.
And the winner is Vivian, again. I don't believe it.
Our red underwear didn't do any good at all.
Well, there are still some consolation prizes. We can go up to the front and pick them up.
So, what did you win?
A lousy desk lamp. And you?
A bar of soap.
Look at Vivian. She thinks she's the cat's meow.
Why don't you go talk to her and find out what her secret was this year?
What kind of jobs have you had?
I worked as a personnel manager in a state-owned company, and then I transferred to joint venture as a sales manager. So I am familiar with the food market in China.
How did your previous employers treat you?
They treated me very well. We cooperated harmoniously and respected each other.
What have you learned from the jobs you have had?
I have learned some skills about how to deal with clients and how to behave myself as a personnel manager.
When you worked in your previous company, which did you prefer, working with other people or by yourself?
I preferred working with other colleagues when I worked in my previous company. I think teamwork and cooperation are very important. No matter how competent he or she is in a company, he can't do without them.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Yes. What can I do for you?
I'm new here and I can't seem to find the lunchroom.
Oh, it's right downstairs. I'm going there myself. Just follow me.
Madam, what can I do for you?
Next week there will be a meeting with the manager of Use Company. This is an important opportunity for our company to have a new relationship with a new partner. So, I want you to prepare an instruction book with detailed introduction of our products. This introduction will be presented in the meeting.
I get it. And?
Remember to add an agenda for this meeting and show our warm welcome to them.
How about adding some pictures of our products for the introduction?
Good idea. The pictures will illustrate the performance of our products vividly.
Okay. I will prepare it right now.
Do your best. It's very important.
Please trust me. I will finish it very well.
Mr. Chandler will be our new partner, so his visit this time will be extremely important for our cooperation in future, because it may decide whether Mr. Chandler signed the trade contract with us or not. Do you have some idea?
I suppose we can bring him to visit our company, as well as our display room. In this way, he can know more about our company and our potential power. In my opinion, visiting the factory will help him learn our manufacturing process very much.
Anne, you are right, and he will trust us and maybe the contract will be signed soon. But remember to keep some skills of our manufacturing secret. On one hand, show his our best side. On the other hand, do not show too much to protect our own business secrets.
Well, I understand.
Please make a detailed schedule on the visit this afternoon.
Hello. This is Lucy from ABC Company. Is this Monica?
Yes.
I am calling to inform you that you have passed the first 2 rounds of interview. Could you please come for the final round? It is scheduled on the morning of next Monday 10 a.m. in the HR manager office.
Thank you for calling me. I will be there on time.
Okay. See you then. Bye.
Bye.
I have been very busy this year, working late, often taking work home and taking no vacation. I feel exhausted.
You should ask for a holiday and relax yourself for a little bit. You worked so hard.
You are right. For the past few weeks, I had no appetite and couldn't sleep well. What's worse, my back started aching this Monday. It is time for me to take a vacation.
Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.